Hey everyone, it's Noah from American Trucks, and in front of me I have a set of LED taillights with black housings and smoked lenses for the 2009 to 2018 Ram 1500 with the factory halogen taillights. Now, taillights can be pretty boring from the factory, so if you're looking to change it up a little bit with a set of tinted LED taillights, and you're looking for a super bright LED bar design that's inside of them, then these tails will be perfect for you to consider. And just to clarify right off the bat, these will fit applications with the factory halogen taillights only. Probably the thing that sticks out to you the most right off the bat is that these taillights are tinted pretty seriously dark. We do have an LED light bar here that runs around in that popular C shape that you see a lot on the road, and that's gonna act as your running light, and when your lights are on, that illuminates red. Then the brake lights are individual LEDs inside that C shape, and then lastly, the reverse lights are at the bottom and they are white, of course. Now, like I said, these lenses are tinted pretty heavily, and then on top of that, we do have a black housing as well, which altogether really creates a super dark and sleek look. So those black housings are manufactured from an OEM grade polycarbonate, and all of those LEDs inside are covered by that lens, which is made from acrylic that is weather sealed, so your taillights are protected against any moisture or debris that could try to work itself inside of the housing. So coming in around $350, these taillights are really gonna be a great choice if you're on the hunt for a darker look for your Ram, but you don't have an overly large budget. Now, even though they are at the low end of the price range, these taillights still don't really skimp out on construction materials, and I'd say you really can't lose with upgrading your truck to a set of LED taillights. Installing these taillights on your Ram will be a simple job that can be accomplished with not too many tools and definitely no busted knuckles, but it might require a little bit of mechanical skill. So we're looking at an install difficulty right at 2 out of 3 wrenches and about an hour for the time it should take you. So without further ado, let's take a more in-depth look at the install process over in our shop.
The tools you'll need for this project are a T25 Torx bit, either on a driver like ours or on a ratchet. And we also used a number 2 Phillips screwdriver. Hi everyone, today we're installing a set of taillights on our Ram, but before we do that, let's watch a short video on how to uninstall the stock lights first.
All right, so the first step in our uninstall with your tailgate down, you can see 2 bolts on the inside of your taillight. This is a T25 Torx bolt, so grab a T25 Torx socket and a ratchet. Let's get these out. With the bolts out, grab your taillight and pull straight back. You'll see 2 connectors. Pull back on the red tab on the top connector, push down and remove it. Onto the bottom connector, press down on the tab and remove this one as well.
Before we can install our new light into the truck, there's a couple of things we need to do. We need to swap out our reverse light bulb and socket, put that into our new light, and then we need to remove the bulb from the brake light socket and just plug in the new harness into the light bulb location in the socket. So to do that, we're just going to twist our socket counterclockwise and pull it out. Then very carefully remove the bulb from the socket, and then we'll plug in our wiring harness to the brake light socket, and then we'll feed the wires back down inside the new housing, and then reinsert the socket itself and turn it clockwise to lock it into place. And we'll do the same thing with our reverse light. Turn it counterclockwise, pull it out, and then we'll just put it into the new housing. Turn it clockwise to lock it into place. Now we're ready to install it in our truck. Now we go ahead and reconnect our wiring harnesses in their little original locations. And we connect our brake light harness, make sure it snaps into place, and then slide the red locking tab down. Now we can make sure that we insert our locating tabs over the studs on the side. And now we can secure it with our original hardware. All right, now before we put our hardware back in, you can see I'm using a Phillips head screwdriver instead of the T25 Torx bit. And that's only because of the fact that we've done this so many times over the years that screws have gotten lost or stripped out, so we've had to replace them. But you should be able to use your T25 Torx bit to get these installed. And now you can repeat that whole process for the other side. And that wraps up our review and install of the LED taillights with the black housing and smoked lens for the 09 to 18 Ram 1500 with factory halogen taillights. Thanks for watching, and remember, for all things Ram, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.